and welcome to An Author Plays Board Games. I'm Ethan Dunn, an author, and I love to play board games. Today, we're going to be diving into Unconscious Mind, which was published by Lucky Duck Games and Fantasia Games. Let's peek inside. Unconscious Mind is a 1 to 4 player game in which you will be taking on the roles of Sigmund Freud's contemporaries. You will be earning points by taking on case study and routine clients. You will help them reach catharsis by using insight and ultimately cure them in order to earn endgame scoring points. But you're going to be doing a lot more than that. On your turn, you can choose one of 3 options. 1, you can place some ideas on the meeting table, and there's a lot of things you can do on that meeting table, including getting research cards, publishing treatises, gaining insight, or increasing or transferring insights that you already have, as well as gaining new notebook cards to place on your tableau. Another thing that you can do on that idea table is move your own figure or Sigmund Freud's figure on the Vienna board. If you choose not to go to the idea table, instead you can choose to recall your ideas, allowing you to gain bonuses and move up on reputation tracks. As your third action, you can start curing individuals within your own client rooms, using insights in order to help them reach catharsis by removing grief layers and overcoming various dreams that they are telling you about. Along the way, you're also going to be using bright ideas, which work like regular ideas, coffee, which gives you even more opportunities to use actions, as well as your heart-shaped boxes to help you cure clients. The game continues, everyone taking a turn, either setting out ideas on the idea table, recalling their ideas from the idea table, or curing their clients, until Sigmund Freud's marker on the reputation track goes over the endgame scoring limit. Once that occurs, whoever has the most points is declared the winner of the game. Now, let me tell you some of the things that I love about Unconscious Mind. First, this game is gorgeous. The art on it is beautiful. You can just look at the box right here and you can see this is very gorgeous art. And the art doesn't stop just with the box art. Your tableau boards look amazing, as well as the Vienna board. The various cards, the dream cards, these all look gorgeous as well. The various different tiles of victories that you can gain throughout, the treatises, all of these look so beautiful on the table, and it honestly feels, probably of all of my games, the most like an art piece. When I got this game, I knew that when I first set it out on the table, it was going to look beautiful, and it did. It looked incredibly good. So one of the things I love, it's beautiful to look at, and it makes other people jealous just to see it on your table. Now, the second thing that I love about Unconscious Mind is all of its various components have no expenses spared. Whether it be your beautiful ink pot made out of resin, or whether it be your little meeple that moves around Vienna, or the grief layers, or the treatises, which are my personal favorite in the game box, all of these work together so well in order to create a beautiful image and to make it very fun to touch. The insight tokens, even the basic ones, are a beautiful clear white with various little speckles in it that is fun to touch and look at. And you have your own specialized colored ones as well that you can earn throughout the game. That makes everything on the table look even more beautiful, not just the art, but the tactile feel of it. Having the layered boards also really helps. I'm a sucker for layered boards, and so I really enjoyed that element of the game as well. One of my favorites, like I said earlier, is the treatises. When you gain research cards, you're able to publish your own books, and being an author who loves to publish books, that really appealed to me, as well as being someone who enjoys education and theses. So, one of the things I love is that when you have various research cards, you can place them into that little book so it looks like several copies, or perhaps several volumes that make up your work. And it looks beautiful, it looks really fun, and it feels very tactile and real. You can also cite other people's books, which is really fun, because then you can take some of their books and place them into your own, and they gain points for having been cited in your research. Very fun, very thematic, and very fun to look at as well as to feel. The last thing I want to tell you that I love about Unconscious Mind is that it is an engine builder's dream. There are so many things that you can do, and I can honestly say, when I have played this game, I've never taken a turn that I've regretted later or felt like I didn't do something really interesting or cool. Every turn feels amazing, every turn feels like you did something really valuable in order to beat the game or to beat your other players, and it is a fantastic experience when every single turn feels so rich and so crunchy. There's just so much on the table for you to do and so many options that you can take. And that, like I said earlier, makes it any engine builder's dream. Now, let me tell you a couple of things that may make it not the best game for you. I'm going to be completely honest. This is a game that I have actually only introduced to my wife. I have introduced it to no other friends, even though my friends love board games. And both of the reasons that I have that this game may not be for you come into that story. The first is, it is an overwhelming game. There are lots of rules, lots of moving pieces, and lots of things that you can do on your turn. So it is not necessarily an easy teach, and often I worry that I would see my friends' eyes glaze over when I started to go over some of those rules, because I myself had to watch the how to play video many, many times and read the rulebook a couple of times before I felt like I really knew what I was doing. Now that I do, it's a blast, but it is a hard entry to go into it, and it takes a little bit of practice and time in order to learn it yourself, let alone teach it. And teaching it is kind of hard to do, and I'm an educator by my career, so that's saying something for sure. So the second thing that is hard about this game is that it is the ultimate analysis paralysis trap. I think even for really strong people who feel like they can resist analysis paralysis, this game might get them. And the reason that I say that is because there are so many options. If you want to take the absolute best turn you could take, turns could go upwards of 10 minutes on this game. My wife and I really love to play quick and fast, and we're not super worried about doing it exactly the best turn ever. So for us, it works okay. I was surprised when I looked at the game box and it said that the game could be as short as 60 minutes. I would say you're looking at 25 minutes just to set it up, and I would say the shortest games I could imagine playing would be 2 hours. And I genuinely believe that if you have a lot of people who want to do the best turn they possibly can and are going to take a long time to do it, you could see upwards of 10 to 15 minute turns for everybody, because there are just so many things on that board for you to look at. Now let's talk about theme with Unconscious Mind. Does it have a really good theme, and does it feel like curing clients when you play the game? Well, the art and the tactile feel of the boards does a lot of the heavy lifting for its theme, and I think those things are brilliant and knock it completely out of the park. When it comes to actually feeling like you are curing clients, I'm so-so. I think that it has a lot of really good stuff in it. The grief layers and the dream cards are amazing, and the insight tokens are awesome. I do think that there's a little bit of a loss of connection between the insights, which are growth, freedom, and passion, and what's actually happening on the cards. You have to be the one to make that up, and sometimes it's so abstract and so vague that it's really difficult to connect those into anything meaningful. The other thing that I think takes away from the theme a little bit is the clients are actually real people, which I think is really cool, but at the same time, I don't get to invent their story as much then. I don't know who these people really are, but I almost feel like it would be weird to insert stories into their lives that maybe aren't accurate at all. I may be thinking a little too hard about that one, but I felt like it would have been better if these were just vague clients that had a lot of character to them, but no specific real history involved with them. So that way I can input all of those things and make it more of a thematic game for me. So is it a really thematic game? I think so. Is it the most thematic, and does everything work towards telling a really great story? No, I don't think so. But I do love the game despite that. That is my review of Unconscious Mind. A beautiful game to look at on the table, really fun to play because of the tactile nature of the pieces that you get, and it is just so worth the money. Incredibly gorgeous. I was surprised at how cheap the price was for what I was getting inside the box. And an amazing plethora of experiences that you can do on every single turn that make it valuable. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment down below some of the thoughts you have if you've played this game, or if you haven't, what interested you based on this video. If you would like to pick up your own copy of Unconscious Mind, you can go down into the description in order to get more information from Board Game Geek or to purchase your own copy. You can also look at my author Instagram in order to learn more about the kind of books that I am writing and what's going on in my writing life as an author. Thank you so much for joining me on An Author Plays Board Games, and we will see you next time. That was so dumb. I hated it, and also so much noise. Everyone decided to get louder as soon as I started filming. What is this? It's like so late at night. What is everyone doing up? Go to bed. Good heavens. Okay.
It's disgusting. Okay, so
Ugh.
guys,